Hey guys! This is JV Jr. I've got a video on this little dolly here in another video, but essentially this is my mini Jessie. Nice little Ravencon tag here. There's a reason that I brought out JV Jr. for that beginning. This is my public announcement for my hashtag secret project. My ex-makers and patrons found out about this a week ago. I know I've been kind of teasing all of you guys with just calling a hashtag secret project for the last couple of months. I've been working on this since February, and I'm excited that I finally get to reveal it to you guys. If you can't tell, I've got some photos over here of JV. I keep them there to motivate me. I have one on the other side of my laptop that I can look at. And I've obviously got JV Jr., who goes with me to work every day, goes with me on vacations, goes with me everywhere. Get used to seeing this face. But anyway, the secret project is my ultimate dedication to Jessie, which I think is the only other hint I gave you guys. But there's a reason it is the ultimate dedication to her. If you saw my other co-authoring videos, which I'll put the links below, my co-authoring videos with JV, it outlines our friendship and everything that led for us to co-author. And in the midst of our friendship together, we had done a bunch of role plays. And we did everything from form-based to Google Docs. It was a huge thing, and we loved doing it. We made so many different kinds that had so many different characters that we had created together. And those characters are essentially the history of our friendship. You know, if it wasn't for the role plays, we wouldn't have been friends. And I owe a big debt to Lexi and Amanda, if you're watching this, hi, for setting up the Hinden role play that allowed me to become friends with Jessie. When I was going to Smoky this year, my Smoky Mountain Writers Retreat, which some of you guys probably have seen me post about, I was planning on working on the Chaos accounts and working on stories for that. 3 days beforehand, something hit me, this tremendous idea that would be my ultimate dedication to my best friend. So for this book series, almost every single character is one that either I came up with or Jessie came up with for our role plays, or I actually took two characters that Jessie had worked on with her other friend Renee and inserted them into this as well. And it took a lot of logistical planning and kind of just maneuvering, because the characters are older in this series than they were when we were role playing. So I had to figure out, okay, if these characters existed in this world and were true to themselves at that age, how would I get them to a specific point in this story where their actions are different, their history's different? So I worked on that for all of Smoky. And, but the reason this is not just our friendship that I'm outlining, I'm also outlining Jessie too. This is the ultimate dedication to JV because I have inserted her as one of the main heroes in the series. And I have been writing her as realistically as possible. Currently going through the final read-through, and it will go out for layout, and it will go out for cover, and it is being slated currently for a fall of this year release. I'm excited. I'm going to have my link to my Patreon below because I want to get this out, obviously, you know, as soon as I can, and that's why I've bumped it earlier. But bumping it earlier also puts a lot of financial strain on getting this out. So if any of you guys out there could even pledge a little bit to my Patreon, it would really help. Because I want this to be there. I want people to see who Jessie was and how much fun she was. If you want an idea, let me go ahead and read you a little snippet from one of my chapters at the beginning of this book. It's between Jessie and the twin brother I've given her in the story, Kieran. Which some of our close role players will hopefully remember who he is. But this is the exchange we've got. It starts out with Kieran. "Jess, call Jacob. I can't find the source." Rolling her eyes, Jessie replied, "Of course you can't. I should have figured you wouldn't." With a soft groan, he snapped, "Quit the peanut gallery remarks and call him now." Glaring at her out of the corners of his eyes, he replied through gritted teeth, "Yes, now would be nice." Smile widening, she taunted in a sing-songy tone, "What do you say?" Kieran's face burned red, his jaw tensing. Then he snapped away from the stone and snatched the cell phone from his sister's clip-on case. Fine, I'll do it. We're in a hurry. You make things too difficult, you know that? Grinning, Jessie replied, Yes, I do. Act your age, dummy. Grin turning teasing and smug, she added, and the answer was please. I know what the answer was, Kieran barked. As you can see, I am trying to incorporate Jessie's personality and who she was. I am essentially making her as accurate as possible in the context of a fantasy story. This is closure for me, getting this book out. And I'm glad that I finally got to share the news with you all. And like I said, October 19th can't get soon enough. So that's all for this video. Like I said, my Patreon link will be below, along with any places you can find me, Twitter, Facebook, my website, everything will be below, along with my videos that I have released with JV in them. Anyway, as always, guys, keep faith. Bye.
I can change my mind.